Hi Cory, my name is Samantha. I've been watching your vlogs probably more often since you and Kate got together. My sister watches you, and I would occasionally watch with her, but ever since you and Kate got together I started watching. That's when, eventually, soon after that, you joined the Gold Gym Challenge. On the 4th of February, no, on the 3rd of February I joined the gym, on the 4th of February I went into the gym. I go to a women's gym because it's my first time ever going to a gym. And I'm glad I paid a little bit extra just to go to this gym because they met with me once every week for the first 4 weeks, and then on the 6th week, then I had a reassessment this Monday, and then again in 6 weeks it'll be another meeting and another reassessment. Basically, how I got into this state, I was studying. I've successfully completed a Bachelor of Education in Early Childhood Teaching, and it was not easy. There were deadlines, there was late night. I think the earliest I stayed up to finish the assessment would have been 5 or 4:30. I went straight to bed, got back up 2 hours later, grabbed the earliest bus and just dropped off the assessment. And that's the hardest it had ever been. It got to the point where in my last semester, it was the research project was so complicated that I was using sugar to stop myself from giving up, from going to sleep and things like that, when actually friends of mine have said, eating makes me tired. I'm like, why? I was tired all the time. I found out I was anemic, so I have a lack of iron. I didn't fail anything in my last year, so that's just great. But it was hard. It was not easy. Child development, child behaviorism, so I was using food. To comfort myself. As you can see, these aren't as bad as they used to be. They used to be really, really pink. Maybe it's just the lighting, but I have quite severe stretch marks. This is the worst. The other arm's not bad because it reaches under it, but it's not as wide. I have a whole drawer of mini shorts that I haven't worn in a year because my legs have been so bad. That was how I got into the state that I'm in from study. The addiction to food for support caused a lot of kind of like a backlash. I've already suffered from depression before, but knowing I was getting worse and not doing anything about it made it even worse. So that didn't help. However, like I said, I've been going to the gym since the 4th of February. When I joined the gym, I was 86 kgs. I was actually quite surprised. I weighed myself that week and saw that I was 86 kgs because last year before my research project I was 80 kgs, so I'd actually put on 6 kgs. Over my research project, Christmas, New Year's, 6 kgs is 13.22 pounds, by the way, 13.22 pounds. And then, as of now, I've lost that extra 6 kgs, which is 13.22 pounds. I still have a while to go. I want to lose 26 kgs all up, which is 57.32 pounds. It's actually a step for me. I didn't want anyone to see this, so showing this on YouTube is not easy. It's not easy at all for me. No, it's actually about the same weight that Kate. I'm a bit shorter than Kate, so it's actually about the same weight that Kate weighs is pretty much what I'm aiming for. My graduation is on the 26th of May, and my best friend is in Perth, Australia. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand, and I haven't seen her for 5 months. She left in December. So I miss my best friend more than anything. Yes. She will be coming back for graduation. We finished our degree together. She'll be coming back for graduation, and that first hug, the first hug that we'll ever have in 2012, will be amazing because she'll grab me and she'll think, some of you's missing, and that will just be great. And she's going, because my birthday's a couple weeks after graduation, my 23rd birthday, she'll be buying me a dress in the size that I'll be at that time. She'll get to see the difference. She probably saw me go from 75 to about 83 kgs. I'll let you do the maths for that. Another barrier to losing weight for me was the fact that my mum smokes. She doesn't just smoke, she smokes inside the house. She's smoked inside the house for as long as I can remember. It doesn't make my breathing very good. I start freaking out. If I overexert myself, usually my breathing will become very harsh, very phlegmy, almost bronchitis-y. And then it becomes a mind thing, like you can't breathe, you have to stop, you have to take a big break. And I couldn't let that happen. And that's another fantastic thing about my gym. I can say I don't like this, and they will substitute it with something else. So I said I don't like running. I didn't have to explain to them about my breathing. They just made the treadmill hard in a different way, so the incline goes up and down to constantly challenge me while I'm on the treadmill, because the treadmill just got really boring. But if I could go back and say, look at my calves, there's no fat in my calves right now, and if I could go back and say, feel my muscle, because even, like, that's more than I've probably ever really had. If I could go back and tell myself, you can do 10 minutes on an elliptical trainer on 7 resistance, then 8 resistance, then 9 resistance, and keep going back and forth and back and forth, I'd probably be like, 10 minutes? You're joking, right? I'd be like, by then. I wouldn't believe it, and I'd probably join the gym a lot earlier than February if I'd known that I would be a lot fitter than I was. I'd like to thank you, Cory, and can you please thank Kate for me as well, for inspiring me to go to the gym and lose weight and get the help that I need. Thanks!